I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting sick of this dang princess.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of this princess.
My fellow Americans.
Mm-hmm.
My fellow not Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you tired?
Aren't you sick of it?
Of rescuing the dang princess?
I'm not sure what it is she's done that she deserves to be slain, but
It's
frankly,
high time.
just give me a reason. Just give me one reason.
It's high time.
We're gonna elect an official. Yeah, I didn't vote for her. Exactly.
It's high time.
Who gave her the power? Who gave her?
It's
She comes in here.
high time.
She's got her scepter. She's got her tiara. She's all like, till the soil, plant the crops. And I'm like, fuck you, man. You till the soil if you want it tilled.
High time. We slay that princess.
So true, bestie. And that's what we're here to do. We got the game. It's booted up. It's doing crazy shit down there in the corner. You can see it.
Yeah, it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot.
We're gonna slay the damn princess. I think this is probably one of the ones we've gotten the most requests to play.
Yes.
I
know nothing about this game, I should say.
Along with Scarlet Hollow, which we've also not played.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
But it's always been on my list. It's always been on my wish list. Both of them are on my wish list. It's got to align with my personal vibe on the day.
It's got to align with my energy.
Yeah. And for this one, I actually just saw when I went on Steam, they're doing like an updated version of it that'll be like a free edition with a bunch of new content.
Wait, are we ready for this?
The hell is this?
It's like one of those meditation bowls.
What does it mean? What is this? Why are we doing this? What does this mean?
You know what I mean?
Is this getting us in the mood?
It's high time.
It's high time.
We slay that princess.
Mop my brow, my shiny ass forehead, dude. What do you do to make your forehead not so shiny?
Powder.
Do I need to get some powder? Do I need to get those little things that like degrease your head?
Joy just walked in and looks really concerned.
I'm sick of it. I come on here on stream. I boot it up. First thing I see is my own shiny ass forehead.
Come here.
It's messed up, man.
You want up? Yeah, you can bump your butt. You want up?
Anyway.
Very excited about this game. The only thing I know about it is that it's Abby Howard, who I have been following for what feels like forever. Even though I'm pretty sure Abby Howard's like the same age as us. Is that true?
Yeah, I think she's around the same age as us.
Hell yeah. Look at her. You can see her. Chicken! She's a little kitty cat.
It's the radiance of my brain leaking. Hell yeah. Moisturizing helps with being oily. That's the problem. I'm too moist.
You drink so much water. It's true.
I'm incredibly moist, and I'm always using moisturizer. That's why I'm so moist and glistening. Anyways, I got to turn on the content warning.
Big ol' content warning.
Apparently, there's a lot of stuff in this one. Draz has just pinned a thing. Full list of content warnings you can click on to look at. It's definitely a horror game, so
sure is.
You should
read the does the dog die maybe.
Yeah, go look at the warnings and make sure it's, your vibe.
There's so many warnings. Joy,
but
why you got so much fur?
I'll tell you what, it's going to be my vibe.
Yeah.
When I see warnings, it does the opposite of warn me. It's like an invitation to me. It's saying, hey, come on in here, buddy. Check this shit out. And I'm like, ooh, let me see it. Let me see. Show me.
Okay. My God. I stopped petting Joy and she extendo necked to put her face in my hand.
Let's play the game, huh?
That's so many content warnings. All right.
I think it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be...
I feel like the list of warnings is always worse than the actual game.
That's true.
Because I always see like a game with like a big list of warnings, and then I play the game and I'm like, I didn't even notice half of that stuff. It was like so small.
Right.
Okay. Let's frickin' play. I'm ready to do it. I get the feeling I might need to make it louder. We'll see. New game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're gonna juice that up a little bit. Since it's talking heavy, we'll juice it.
It's hard to recognize his voice when it's not.
Me and Julia have been listening to the Magnus archives from the start, and we listen to it in the car. And the first like season, I don't know for how long it goes on. The first like season there's that filter effect on the voice. It makes it so hard to understand, especially with car noise. I have to like crank the volume like maximum.
And then you get to the end, or you get to the intro, and it's like, you're like, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, Joy.
But still enjoying it though.
It's good. It's just,
look at this little parallaxing effect. I love that.
Parallaxing. That's yeah. Good word.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, easy choice.
Okay, so I got a Slayer then.
So it's like the trolley problem.
Yeah.
But not.
One thing you need to know about me is I always do exactly what I'm told.
Yeah. You love rules. Excuse me?
Julia's cracking. At the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
Hi, Raiders. Thank you, Raiders.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Can't someone else do this? Forget this. I'm okay with the world ending.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
Dude, this is so easy.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, geez, here it comes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, so I just won't listen.
Yeah.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
It's high
time. Do you want me to make it louder? Is it still too quiet? Could be juiced more. Maximum juice. And we also have to not talk while he's talking. That's going to be crucial because we're going to duck his audio when we speak.
You're right. Good to keep in mind.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right, let's go to the cabin.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, that seems like a great thing to slay a princess with.
I've been drawing so many Draw Detectives backgrounds. I should just do this. Just one table, one knife.
Yeah, here's
Every
the clue.
room.
Can you find the clue in this room?
Eugene turns and looks at you.
Where is it?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Y'all think it's Italian cold steel? We're gonna have to see when we pick it up.
God, I hope so.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Let's enter the basement.
Oh, your little pointer has the knife
Door
now.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You're really trying to do a lot of convincing here, my man.
Narrator, I don't think she lives here.
Yeah.
I think
can't
she's
live off
being,
of one knife and a
she's
table.
being held here, right?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She's a princess.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
You need anything from the store?
Well, I'm not going to speak to her. I think I'm just going to stroll right up, give her a good old stabberoonie, and we'll go make it to an early lunch, you know?
Yeah, let's go.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
That's how you know she's a threat to the world. It's too hot.
Focus on the task at hand.
She's a threat to my world, if you know what I mean.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes.
What gives you that impression?
Okay, here I go.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Like I said, I was thinking I would just like walk up.
You're like pretty stuck in one spot, I have to say.
Yeah, I think I was just gonna go over there.
It's not like a big old challenge.
She is pulling the "what are you gonna do, stab me" man who was just stabbed sort of thing.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Damn,
Am I like
though.
am I like a bird man?
I think so.
Why am I a bird man?
Oh,
Oh, I can die.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It looks like it's doing a pretty good job.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Gaslight to the end, girl.
Yeah, she goes out gaslighting.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
She does look very annoyed that you've stabbed
Yeah,
her.
I love
She's
this
like,
facial
"Ugh,
expression.
Here we go again.
But is it over? Really over?
Oh, check her pulse. There.
Yeah, she's dead. Look at her.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I mean, we also like stabbed a lady who was chained up, you know? That also feels pretty bad.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay,
No.
bye.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Dude, this world is going to be so sick. People are going to be like cheering. They're going to be like, he did it. He's the best gamer.
He just went up and did it, the madman.
He just did it. He's so good.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh, dang.
Is that supposed to happen? Is this a glitch? Devs?
Devs, I stabbed her.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay. As long as I'll be happy. I mean, he's assuring me, so...
Yeah.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Oh, I feel great about this then.
Cool.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Me playing Death Stranding.
We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
But of course we are. I like it here. It's great. We're having an awesome time.
I have a table.
Really?
I have a table.
If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
I don't think I'm going to change my mind.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
I'm having an awesome time. Do you see my table?
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
Love that for me.
Words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
The good ending! Yeah! Yes, dude!
Yes. We're
We got
such
the good
gamers.
ending! Yo!
We're such good gamers.
Everyone is clapping. This is awesome.
Yes.
So, like, be honest with me, Chad. Are the other endings worth getting, or should we just move on?
Yeah.
Because we got the good one.
We can play like solitaire for a while or something.
Minesweeper? Little Minesweeper? Everyone's still clapping. People are so psyched.
They love it.
Someone said I've literally never gotten this ending. What the fuck? I mean, not
Chips
everyone has the same
challenge.
like gamer instincts that I have.
Woo! There's Abby Howard.
Love this little Abby Howard art.
Yeah.
Eternal bliss. Yay, you did it.
All right.
Oh, I can join the Discord. Should we join the subreddit? You want to do that on stream?
Yeah.
Maybe we could like
let's
make
do
some
that.
posts.
Yeah.
Make a post and be like,
I don't know why everyone said this game was so rough.
this game was fun, but it was way too short.
Olive, are you okay? You're acting like you're the world's oldest cat.
Scroll Reddit the rest of stream.
Oh, she's so sad now.
She was already like that.
Oh, okay. It was fine.
All right, let's go again. Round 2.
Let's go.
See if I can let's speed run that ending again. See how fast I can get it.
You're on a path in the woods,
Totally.
and at the end of that path,
Skipperoonies, baby. Take me to what I need to make a choice about. All right, why don't we ask some questions this time? A question like why is the world going to end? I want to know about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay, but like why is she dangerous or else I'm not going to kill her. This time I'm not going to kill her, okay? Unless you need to give me some answers right now, mister.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
Olive, you interrupted a lot of what the narrator just said there by sneezing repeatedly.
Yeah, we asked a question and we didn't get to hear the answer.
Yeah, you kind of, I literally just said moments ago we can't talk while the narrator is speaking.
Yeah, come on. We gave you advance warning on this. She's rubbing her little nose. She's doing that thing where she goes...
She's a bad streamer.
Oh.
Okay, what happens if she gets out?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Like anytime someone listens to a woman. Not me, though. I never have. I never have. I never will, baby. Go ahead, say something. Huh? I didn't hear you. All right, what's the evidence? Give me some evidence.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
That's not evidence. It's like if I ask for evidence of like why there's life on Earth and you're like, well, you're here, so there's life on Earth. I'm like, yeah, but why?
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe she's going to end the world because she's locked up.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh, we got the Princess VA in chat?
No, it's awesome.
That's so rad. Welcome in. We did stab you.
Yeah, I apologize.
I
Stabbed you immediately.
But I got the good ending.
Yeah.
So
People cheered for us actively.
people cheered, people clapped.
Yeah.
I didn't get to hear a lot of your dialogue, so I assume that there's more of it if I don't stab you as quickly
Oh, hi, Olive.
as I did.
Hey, sweetie. Want to be on my lap or you want to be on Jacob's lap?
Nevertheless, let me assure you,
I'm just
the
moving
princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Sorry.
Causing problems, Olive.
No, that was me.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Nicole in chat, who's the VA, said sometimes you just got a knife emoji.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Yeah, but why?
How do you even know that?
There's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
You got eggs in there? You didn't tell me you got
Sounds
eggs.
a little... I mean, it sounds...
Yes, of course. You do your job and slay her.
Listen, I didn't go to college for princess slaying.
Listen, I think it's her job to slay. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking that what if we put like a comma after slay? Like slay, princess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slay the princess. Hey, the princess. She's serving. She's slaying.
Apparently, we have many mutual friends with the Princess VA.
I did see Draz posting about that.
Yeah,
Ansta
that's
and
cool.
Barry and
Reb.
the whole squad, the whole crew.
The squad.
That's awesome. And now since Nicole's in our chat, she's our friend too. That's how it works.
Whoa.
It's that
Making
easy.
friends as adults is so easy.
It's so easy. Why does everyone say this is so hard? Okay, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go and talk to her.
Maybe we'll slay
And then
her.
I'm not committing to anything, okay? Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. VIP Nicole.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the VIP squad.
It's just that easy.
It's that easy, baby. Our ads are about to start any second now, so I'm gonna wait a sec before we continue. VIP speed run. So true. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of your dialogue.
Yeah.
Nathan is not VIP'd.
Yeah.
I can VIP Nathan. I can VIP Nathan. Okay, Nathan's a VIP too now. Does anybody else need to be VIP'd? But only answer if you really think you should be VIP'd. If you answer and I don't think you should VIP'd,
Banned.
all right, Lovesick, there's a case to be made there. For sure.
Someone said I'll pass.
I'm seeing a lot of not me's, which I appreciate your honesty. AOC, just in case. What's her Twitch name? Is it AOC or is it like her full name?
Don't VIP AOC. We don't need to be on her radar.
Just in case. What if she shows up?
Then she's actually something good to say, and we're like,
And
Plays
she's
on
like
the
stuck
fucking
in
dome.
slow mode or something.
she's stuck in slow mode. I'll be playing Bloodborne, trying to defeat some long-arm Jim, and AOC's coming in talking about some like helpful politics, like the Green New Deal.
Can you VIP a mod?
Let's try it.
Draz says you can't VIP mods. So I don't even need to do it.
Someone said IDK who AOC is. She's a American politician who's,
American politician.
you know, as good as we got. From New York.
New York, New York. Age of Conan. That's who I'm VIPing. Conan the Barbarian. VIP GDQ. I don't think GDQ is going to come and watch this stream.
I don't have...
We don't play fast enough.
I'm not a VIP on my personal account.
You're not a VIP?
I don't think so. Nice.
You are now. We're just saying letters now. What other 3-letter acronyms can we VIP?
Olive, by the way, if you guys see, don't be alarmed. Olive's got a funky eye. Funky, gunky eye.
Don't be scared if
Don't
you see
be
her
scared.
funky gunky eye.
If she's
The stupid
giving you the
cat.
stink eye,
Stupid cat develops so many problems.
the second you put her in a cone, we have to like put her in a cone for 10 minutes every day so that we can let the medicine absorb into her stomach, onto her like skin, and it gave her a case of bad eye.
Yeah.
Every time we have to give her any medicine, she develops a bad eye.
She's like, oh, my eye.
I'm dying.
But her belly's doing good.
Her belly
The medicine's been
great.
really helping.
Her belly looks great. Oh, here she comes. Boop, 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 boop.
Boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Let's get back to the game. Ads are done. All right, we're going to talk to her. If she's bad, we'll slay her.
Okay.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I do love honeyed words. That's one of my weaknesses.
I just bought some really good honey.
Yeah, imagine if it was on words. How good would those words be?
Damn.
And each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Let's go.
Up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
And people say it's hard to talk to women.
It's just this easy.
It's not. You just go in the cabin,
Walk into their cabin
go in the basement.
with a knife.
Through this, right?
Don't
She's
do
a
this.
princess. We're supposed
Okay. Proceed.
Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale.
What if we
Yeah, I know
ask
about
her if she
this.
wants to be slayed? No? What if we ask permission?
Yeah. Somebody said, Jacob, show us how it's done. Okay, this is going to be the Riz run. Marriage percent. Enter the basement. We won't be needing the blade this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Bless you.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Nicole, this is you. This is your line. Are you ready? Are you ready to say it? Don't miss your line, okay?
Hello? Is someone there?
Nice.
There we
Nailed
go.
it. Nailed it.
Good job.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just checking in.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
See? Already getting invited.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
No one who's
Everybody
ever been a
knows-
threat.
Yeah. Hot people can't be a threat. The hotter you are, the better you are as a person.
Yeah.
That's
Explains a lot about
obvious.
Trump. I mean, damn.
Damn, get him.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
What I'm saying is that man is a sack of slime.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first. I'd love to get to know you.
While you're here,
Let me ask you some questions.
what's your favorite food?
Okay.
Oh, see, she looks nice now. What's your name? Names are good to start with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she didn't want to give that
She
away.
pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Just give me a fake name. It's fine.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if
All
Your
right.
Royal Highness is too formal.
That's not a name.
I demand being referred to as doctor. I earned that PhD.
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
So is Princess your name?
Yeah, let's be really dumb. Oh no, he's stupid.
He's so stupid.
Oh no.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I really like Draz saying, remember when this was the Riz run? Now we're the dumbass.
This is part of the Riz run. You charm them with your simplicity and kindness.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta talk about some things here.
Who do you like more, the Beatles or the monkeys?
If anyone says the monkeys, I'm getting the blade.
But what do you like more, Beatles or monkeys?
Oh, the animals.
What do you mean? Honsta says. What do you mean?
Davy Jones, dude. I'm saying if you take away the monkeys' one album they have nothing.
Explain this to my mother.
If you take away Hey Hey We're the Monkeys, what are they?
They're certainly not the monkeys.
Okay. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm not sure what to believe. I'm very stupid.
Please convince me.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Well, you don't know the world. Why would you like the world if you were trapped in it? I would be pretty mad.
It is funny that, like, comparing this to the last run where she was like, do you think you can stab me before I do something to you?
Yeah.
You really think you could kill me?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you would tell me how you were going to end the world.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Whatever the two of us have going on down here, you saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Yeah, but you
That's
see,
true.
there's a thing called the trolley problem.
Have you ever heard of the trolley problem?
And there's really only two solutions. And there's no third or fourth or infinite amount of other solutions.
No.
Do
So,
you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
So you're saying we should team up?
so you're saying we should get together.
Let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
I mean,
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
it is kind of about trust because we're trusting the narrator.
Yeah. All right, what have you been eating or drinking if you've been down here for so long?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, it's got a little bit to do with some things.
It's like a
The only
captcha.
time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
How is it hardly relevant? If she's down here not eating or drinking anything and living forever, then that's a problem for me, personally.
This is an IRL captcha test. Are you a robot? What are you eating?
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Is it motor oil?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
What has she been eating?
Imagine if we got the blade because she wouldn't say what she was eating. Like,
Tell me what you've
"Alright,
been eating, and do you have any extra?
I'm hungry.
All right, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. So this is a little bit of like, negging, like a little playing hard to get here.
Only making this more.
Look at her face.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay, first of all, you don't know what I'm capable of imagining breaking apart. I can imagine breaking apart almost anything.
We've watched a lot of anime.
I've watched so much anime, I can like vividly imagine breaking apart some chains. I've seen it happen plenty of times.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna find something to, maybe the knife.
Okay, I'll be here.
Maybe we could use the knife in a different way.
Maybe we can like, what was it called? 28 hours?
The basement, but the door at the top of the
Maybe we
stairs
can 28 hours her.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
place.
Oh, would you lock me in the basement? Bro.
Is someone else here?
Surely it's not locked.
Surely not.
Door, but it's locked from the outside.
Well, this is just like Dark Souls. You just got to find another path and then open it from the other side. It's a shortcut. Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, well.
Well, I don't have anything to kill her
To
with.
the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Wait, the narrator can control the doors, but he can't kill this woman?
Yeah, what do you need me for?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
What does that mean? You got extra force when you're not in those chains?
She barely
Oh, God!
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Damn!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
I wasn't ready.
Why didn't you do this earlier, girl?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No, I admire her dedication.
I admire her dedication.
I think it's very impressive.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna save her. Let's get out together. You've got moxie.
Yeah, I like you. You got chutzpah.
I like you.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
Oh, God.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
She doesn't
above
seem that
the
bothered.
Yielding chain binding her to this place.
Pasta said, let's take ibuprofen together. I think that'll help.
Yeah.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Okay.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
We certainly didn't give her a hand.
Hey!
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Someone in the chat said they hate to see women succeed. That's very funny.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
You won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Bro!
Okay, wait.
My autonomy as the player. Come on.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, they're freaking doki-dokiing my ass right now. You promised me you wouldn't doki-doki my ass. Hold on, maybe if I scroll. Oh, here we go. We gotta warn her in here.
Oh.
Stop that.
The cursor is different, you're right.
Isn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
We kind of do have to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
She's in the blade pose. Be careful.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm gonna resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
The blade.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She's gonna slay my ass.
She plunges
Slay the
into your
ass.
chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
My ass is getting slayed.
Dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's a little. The apology doesn't help
Oops.
at this
Uh-oh.
point. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Nah,
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
we're just stabbing each other in a basement.
Yeah. Just like a typical married couple, am I right? We skip straight to being married, huh? Am I right?
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
I'm sorry.
That's really good.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Thornfang in chat said, God, I wish I had a GF to do that to me. This is
Goals.
what everyone wants, you know? This is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Sweet.
But she's crying for us, which means Riz successful.
So we have a chance.
We're the winner, baby. Chapter 2. Wow.
We've progressed.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, we've heard this before.
Okay, here we go. Now we're in the loop. We're looping now. This has already happened. I died.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
All right, don't gotta give us sass.
Yeah, why are you snipping?
Doesn't
Damn.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
We got a new voice.
Nice. We're not the voice of the hero. We're the smitten.
We're the smitten now.
Our beloved? Yes.
Oh, we're both?
Very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
And maybe after this, we can all go on a date in New York City.
New York City.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
So true.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
All right, why should I listen to you? Why should I bother to do anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
So you do remember. So you've been lying.
Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Damn, that sounds like not my problem, dude.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Imagine someone fucking saying to you, what do you think happened after you died? It's like, I don't care, man. Haven't I done enough?
I'm dead.
I already went through it all and died.
I did
And
my
now
life.
you're being like, oh, but what do you think happened after that? I'm like, I don't care.
I did my duty while I was here. I did my darndest.
Give me a break, dude.
I did what I did. Let me rest in peace,
Yeah, let me
bruh.
rest.
It's on literally everyone's tombstone.
Never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
A lot happened before I was alive, too, and no one's fucking talking to me about that.
What about the consequences of you not being born in these times?
Your pre-birth era. Why didn't you do anything about that?
You know these problems that happened before you were alive? That's your fault too.
All right, I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin.
Yeah,
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
damn right.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
We're unionizing? Correct.
Let's talk about this princess. If you want to give me like more info that can affect my decision, I'm willing to accept that from you.
The voices are unionizing. Let's get
Just
together.
think about it.
All right.
Okay, who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I want to know that.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I think you know that's not a good enough answer to that question. Yeah, people did everything.
It's true.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Good question.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
Me?
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Okay, well,
I didn't know I was special.
this is I'm special.
Oh my goodness. Maybe I should kill her.
Date narrator, am I right?
Am I right?
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
All right, what aren't you telling me? You're being cagey.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Why would I do that?
This whole thing has been us trying to get information from you. We can't just take you at your word. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, how is she supposed to end the world? She could barely even hold a knife.
It's true.
Just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Okay, to quote a famous philosopher, that don't impress me much. I'm gonna have to trust you? You can explain so much shit to me, but you can't explain this?
Narrator, you've got the looks, but have you got the touch?
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
This game is fun as someone who, you know, has spent the past couple of years in therapy recovering from a narcissistic relationship that lasted 8 years. To have someone just like be gaslighting and be like, I can explain some things. Other things? Of course I can't. That's all. Dismissed.
Yeah. Julia sees it and she's like, what do you mean? This is just normal. This is just normal conversation. What's weird about this?
No, not anymore. I've gained the ability. I've gained the ability to see through it.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I am no longer manipulatable.
What if I turn around and leave?
Are we running away? What are you doing? We have to save her. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
The other way.
Home. I mean, if we go home, we won't be able to go on a date with the princess.
That's true. All right, I'll go. I'll go to talk to the princess.
Yes, we will. You're joking, right? If we're going to the cabin, there's no world where we do anything other than save her. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do it.
Yeah, I know all that.
My ex talking about me to his friends.
It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Damn.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's go. I'm ready, baby. I wonder if she also remembers. Ooh.
And elegant.
Okay.
Draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
New room.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The blade.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Just saying.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Well, I definitely want to look at myself in the mirror. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
I already know I'm some sort of weird-ass gargoyle motherfucker, so I'm excited to see what I look like.
We're a Birdman.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless?
I love that the mirror is still. I guess the knife is too. And the table?
Yeah, that's true.
Is that true?
I'm approaching the mirror.
You walk up
Come
to the
here
wall
often?
next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe it clean, baby.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
If I have a feather out of place, I'm gonna lose my frickin' mind.
We can't. Interesting.
This whole place is different than last time. Oh, we're getting rated. GPTV is rating us.
Whoa!
Thank you so much for the raid.
thank you
Hi,
very much.
everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are playing Slay the Princess. This is our first time playing it, although we did already get the good ending.
So I don't know why we're still here.
So I don't know why we're wasting our time
Yep.
with worse endings, but I guess there could be, like a better ending. Like good ending,
What's
better
better than
ending.
good?
Maybe there's a best ending.
What? Oh,
GPTV said, hi, I've been watching Drawfee forever and I love this game. I'm so glad it's your first run.
well, thanks so much for watching Drawfee and for rating us during
Yeah,
this
appreciate
game.
the raid. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah,
This whole cabin is different than last time.
sure is.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I beg to differ.
I also beg to
Focus
differ.
up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Okay, I'm taking the blade this time
Yeah.
because I needed it last time and I
Yeah.
didn't have it.
Not to kill her necessarily.
Not to kill her,
Just to have it.
but to have it. It's a tool. You can use it for many things.
Put it in our pocket.
Maybe I can do some cool juggling stunts with it and impress her.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Is it cold steel?
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Someone just came in with the username IDK, but Drawfee's nice. First stream I've ever been to. I glanced at the stream countdown and download Twitch immediately. Hello, Julian Jacob. Hello.
Welcome. Thanks for downloading Twitch just to watch us on stream. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for being here. And thanks for watching Drawfee. I'm assuming you watch Drawfee, or you just think we're nice. Either way,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You think we're nice based on nothing in particular, just like sort of
We appreciate it.
enter the basement. I'm ready. I'm ready to woo.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What you got against stone basements? My grandma's got a stone
This seems
basement.
like a nice basement, to be honest.
She stores all her
A
wine
soft
down there.
voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
How many hands you got?
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and look.
Ooh, different
eyes at the
dress.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
And a bigger window.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
My love.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
What do you mean calling me your dashing hero? Last time you stabbed me like 1,000 times.
And what do you mean you were worried we wouldn't come back? You stabbed us.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
We're not dashing, we're standing.
Nice. Get him. Get him. Get their ass.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Do you think this is why in the first ending when we did kill her, she was like, do you think I'll really die? Is because she just lived it again in like another dimension sort of thing? Like she's been experiencing this
Yeah, probably.
sort of thing?
I was wondering, do you think that being a Birdman, do you think that believe your ravings is like offensive to us? Because we're like a raven.
Oh, you think ravings and raven, it's like
It's like a little too close.
it's a little too close?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her, it was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on, if she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
I personally never saw a world end, so it's probably fine.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it.
This man wouldn't make it through the pandemic. I've never seen a COVID.
Yeah. Don't even know what one looks like. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
I'm Barbie.
You died. I'm Barbie.
Yeah, but did the world end after? Before we started talking?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Just like our darling princess, she wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I love what happened after I died, and then like a tee, you died.
You died. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
All right,
That's not convincing.
fair enough logic, I guess.
She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
So you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
What?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
All right, well, I didn't like cutting you out of the thing. That was disturbing for everyone involved. Can we do it a different way this time?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
We literally can't see one of her hands.
Yeah, I don't know how
I don't know
dainty
if that
they
one's
are.
dainty.
She could have like super long fingers under there that we can't see.
Oh, yeah.
She could have yaoi hands. We wouldn't even know.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
She goes to put her hand on her cheek, and it's just like,
Like
all the
wraps
way up here,
all the way across her
on top
head.
of her head.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Okay. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Dude, she's so understanding.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Everyone
All right,
we're talking to sucks in like a different way.
Yeah, I'm a little. Are we going like full rescue this time? Is that like what we're thinking, or are our minds changing and now we're like maybe we should do a little slay as a treat?
Well, I'm curious about rescue because it really led to some weird places last time. It led to us like getting another voice sort of thing.
Yeah. All right, we'll go rescue. Riz run, you're right. How could I have forgotten? I've forgotten my
Our
guiding
priorities,
light.
come on.
My priorities are to the Riz. Commit to the Riz. We rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Take her to the Rizzler.
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
It just slipped off.
Gingerly slide her hand from
Really good.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Goals, am I right?
She's got low expectations at this point.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Yay!
We love a hug.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
I don't want to go to Sizzlers.
I mean, what do you want to do? What are you feeling? What do you want to order for dinner tonight? And she's gonna say sushi.
She's gonna say
that's a Northern Lion bit. Yeah.
She's gonna say, I don't know, anything sounds good, and then you bring up anything, and she's like,
There's an ongoing Northern Lion bit where he talks about how women love sushi, and it's happened so many times that there's like a whole super cut.
yeah.
The women love sushi supercut. It's so funny. It
Then his
cracks
friend
me up.
called his wife and was like, what do you want to have for dinner tonight? And his
She
wife
was like sushi.
sushi. Oh, it's really good.
Oh man.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Damn. Women, you deserve better.
You deserve better. Someone should ask you what you want. And even if it's sushi, that's okay.
Am I the asshole? My girlfriend... I've never asked my girlfriend what she wants to do, and suddenly I'm the villain.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want.
That's Jacob's actual response to me.
I'm gonna turn it back. This is like a conversation with you.
Yeah. This is me.
I just want to make you happy.
Julie doesn't do this part.
No.
It's more just like, we'll be like, she's like, okay, here's 5 options of games we could stream tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but which one do you want to play? And she's like, here's 5 options. And I'm like, yeah, but are there any that you're excited about? And there's like silence, and then
Yeah.
here's 5 options.
I just, I'm filled with self-doubt constantly, always.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
You exhausted her dialogue. Okay, you have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
The art style shifting is really funny.
Her eyes getting so much bigger and her hands getting more and more round.
She's getting shoujoed.
She is.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
No, she's just losing all autonomy because of boys in her periphery. She's like, she is a shoujo character.
She's not passing the Bechdel test right now.
No.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Oof. Girl.
Right, I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
No, this is right.
Problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
But what would make you happy?
Why are you digging this hole?
I just want to make you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Hey, can I just say again to Abby Howard, you're so freaking good.
Yeah. Love your art.
Love
even
your
when
art
it's like
always.
This. Even when it's like this, I love it.
Your ability to pull this out, phenomenal.
Oh! What the?
Damn.
You don't get the chance to ask another question. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place.
That's, you know what? Maybe that's what I've been hoping for. That if I turn the question around on you enough, I also get sucked up into
You'll
the
get
ether.
grabbed by 1,000 hands.
Yeah.
She was our perfect match.
How? She was nothing. You can't match to a 0.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Because she was just reflecting off of us.
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
A villain vanquished.
I don't know where she went. I don't even know how we'd go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I can't believe she was taken away from us.
The nerve.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
I mean, that sounds nice and all, but I feel like I have a cool bird face,
Yeah.
and I'd like to see it.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection.
What will my reflection show?
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Ooh, I'm a little scary, huh? It's you.
She was really nice to us for having this face.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Ooh.
Ooh.
Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
You sure about that? Looks like we're at the spaghetti.
Yeah, approach her.
Spaghetti the spaghetti, am I right?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What?
I'm going to use this time to run some ads so that they don't interrupt further this moment. So I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads and then we're going to keep going. Let's give us some time to ponder this, you know, to think about what we've seen so far. Think about the gift of a fragile vessel. Mm-hmm. Then what you think about that. That's a lot of hands to have to draw.
Yeah.
Take a look at that.
So many hands.
Look at all those hand positions. This was your first ending? No. Our first ending was the good ending.
Yeah.
Where everyone clapped and it said the good ending.
Mm-hmm.
Where we didn't speak to anyone and just
Did the job.
just did our job.
Yeah.
And then we had a really great time being in the void.
Mm-hmm.
And we were happy and we loved it. It's a cool song.
It is.
That is a lot of hands for grabbing sushi.
It is. Can hold so many roles.
Yeah. We had sushi last night.
It was good.
Not to brag.
I got a little egg. Got a little egg sushi.
Onsta subscribed and said they gave me 8 ads.
Oh no.
They gave 8 ads to my VIP?
I was about to say, Ansa's VIP, right?
VIP does not exclude you from ads,
What the hell?
unfortunately. Even VIP can't save you.
I feel like I had a topic of conversation for the ads, and now I can't remember what it was. I don't remember.
Somebody asked if I got hit in the face or something. Why did they ask that?
I don't know.
Does my face look like abnormal in some way?
No.
Is my face normal?
Your face is normal. You're a handsome boy.
Or does it look like I got hit in it?
You a handsome boy.
Do I have hit in the face vibes? Or normal vibes?
You handsome.
I look normal? Face normal? Face scale is standard?
What the heck was I gonna talk about?
What are you gonna talk about?
I don't know. We got this little toy. This is not what I want to talk about. We got this little toy for like, it's like a cardboard making kit. You don't make cardboard, but you like make stuff out of cardboard. It comes with little tools, and little like cardboard screws.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
And we got it to make little houses for the cats. Whenever we get boxes, we like make a little complex. And it's fun.
It is kind of like Nintendo Labo. You remember that?
I don't
Little
actually.
cardboard Nintendo Switch thing that they had?
I remember the name, but I don't remember like what it was.
It was literally making stuff out of cardboard that you had that went with like little games
Huh.
for
That's
kids.
cool. Well, I got one for our niece and nephew. And she got really excited about it. Except then she started walking around the house with her little drill. And then walking up to things and pretending to drill stuff.
She did. She drilled you. She fixed you.
She did. She was fixing my she walked up and hit me in the hip. It was pretty cute.
It's very cute. Ads are done. Let's get back to it. Boop. All right, well, let's ask the obvious question. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's
It's very
vague.
poetic. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
Hey, what do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Wrong.
Ain't no lights.
I'm a guy. I'm a dude in a room with people watching him.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
First time chat. Congrats or sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yeah, who dat?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
So you're talking about a body with which to experience things.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
All right, let's be clear about something. We didn't mold anyone. She came like that.
She came that way. Out the box.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Damn.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes are real?
How can mirrors reflect when I can see behind the item, when there's space between the reflection and the item?
Science can't answer this question.
Science can't answer this.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh, damn. Okay. Get out, girl.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess, or are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
We're getting a little Kingdom Heartsy.
Yeah.
Be careful. Be so careful right now. Don't mention darkness, or else Mickey's gonna show up.
I am a nobody.
No,
She-
no.
Her name is Princess.
Success Prince. But were you always the princess, or were you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah? That's why I asked.
What do you think I'm doing? Wasting your time asking
Yeah.
you questions? No.
Hey, let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
A fragment of a concept? What's a full concept?
I
Yeah.
promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Instead of being like, I hear you, I want to be like, I witness you.
I witness you. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Girl, all I've been doing is drawing 3-point perspective buildings. Don't ask me to do a fourth.
Please, no more
Please
perspectives.
Don't. Please don't. Not more perspectives.
It's too many.
I've been working so hard.
Much to consider. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
I'm getting real sick of you.
The rest will find their own way home.
Your mom, when you ask her where the keys are.
They are not here, but they are somewhere. Somewhere between here and where they are.
It's more like a dad thing. Like, where are the keys? I don't know, somewhere.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
It's because she hasn't gone to Sizzler.
It's
You haven't
because she hasn't
lived.
been to Sizzler.
Until you've gone to a Sizzler. I've never been to a Sizzler.
Neither have I. So we haven't lived.
No.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
What are you talking about? I'm moisturized. I'm thriving. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
To destroy Batman is merely to reshape, to remold.
I was born in the mold.
Ate it.
That's why I'm so fucked up, Batman.
Thrived on it.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
Everything and nothing.
And some things. But not all things.
More than nothing, but less than everything.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
So you want to play Uno or something? I don't know.
I feel like if I wait forever, that's just gonna make me die. All right, well, I'll forget and we'll get some more fragments and then we'll come back and we'll see.
We'll reassess.
We'll reassess sort of where we're at. And then maybe we can talk about like getting some dinner or something, you know, once we get back there at that time.
Sizzler?
All right, I'm ready. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Remember.
You won't.
Oh. Everything goes dark and you die.
That's how I want to go.
All right, we're back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
Skippy.
What does Sizzler do? Steaks?
I don't know what Sizzler does.
Are they like a fajitas place?
I don't know. All right, so we want to do different things this time. Right?
I guess so. I mean, we don't have any people with us other than the narrator.
Yeah.
So I guess like going there would be different.
Let's go nihilism mode
Okay.
on this one. I'm okay with the world ending. In fact, I think it's great that will happen.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Have you met me?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
You must have missed when I just said I was going nihilism mode.
Sending myself back to the time where Jacob said love is fleeting.
You won't like me when I go nihilism mode. Nihilism, or as Gen Z calls it, Liz. We're getting Lizzed up.
We're gonna use the Liz for our Riz.
We're gonna lose your Riz and gain the Liz.
Liz run.
All right, so I'm not gonna do it.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Nah, we got the choice where we literally don't have to, so.
I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving for real this time.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Well, that's not gonna bother me then.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Is the cabin cabin the only thing that exists in this world?
Yeah, what am I even saving? If all it is cabin.
It's just this cabin in the woods.
I'm turning around again and leaving again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
Mm-hmm.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
I don't understand the trolley problem. Never made sense to me. I'm of the mindset that if I don't pull the lever, if I simply choose inaction, then I can't be blamed for the result because I'm not the one who set the dominoes in motion to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, here's another solution.
Yeah.
We put ourselves in front of the trolley while it's going.
Mm-hmm.
So we've literally removed any possibility of us having any effect.
I'm going and I'm laying down on the tracks with the
Where
with
it
with the
goes.
group of people, and I'm like, I'll be the first one to go.
You know?
And last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna trek through the wilderness until I find a way out.
There's always a
Bless you.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
That's fine with me.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Now you're getting it.
How much do you think one of these cabins costs in this suburban neighborhood?
Yeah, well, probably like freaking
$800,000.
I was gonna say $800,000.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Walkable city.
Of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
No problem.
Okay.
Listen, if the world was going to end on something so fragile as us walking down a path,
On a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Is he walling my ass in?
yeah, seems like it. The comment about the walls was there, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna stay in the woods forever then, I guess.
Oh, that's clever! A little boring, though. It's extremely boring. Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing? No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Says you.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing. Forever. Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me? Who's getting fuzzy?
He's starting to sound like a DM.
Yeah.
Fine. I guess we'll do nothing then.
Great. Love it.
Ignore the adventure I had planned for you.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore.
Uh-oh. It's creeping in.
Well, it's not nothing, that's for sure.
Hey.
Does that mean we messed up?
We got the voice of the contrarian, baby. Let's go. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone.
Ew.
Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. I like how,
You're on a path in the woods.
whatever that thing is just like breaks a glass bottle over my head at the end of every...
Yeah, you get bottled.
Yeah, it just like smashes a beer bottle on my head. Okay, I feel like there was more to do if I had not stayed in the woods until I died.
Yeah.
So I would like to...
Turn around. And then turn around again. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna do this again.
Once again.
We're going to not do it.
serious.
And we're going to do the other thing. Where's my option? Do I not have my option?
No,
I
you
skip?
have to. Maybe ask a question?
That path's cut off.
Oh.
You can't unless you reload. Damn.
Okay.
Wild. All right.
All right. So I guess we'll go.
Guess we'll go then.
We'll go to the cabin. We will grab the knife, I think, like straight away.
Yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
All right. Let's go see the princess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Totally. Take the blade.
You take
Yep.
the blade from the table.
Here we go into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase.
Okay.
Totally. We'll just go down the stairs.
Still listening to reason.
Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
I'm just here to talk.
Yeah.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
right, we'll drop it.
Yeah.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you
She looks tired.
to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Who said we were starting a relationship, girl?
Are you coming on to me? There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
We're a reporter. What do you have to say
What do you
about
have to
that,
say about
princess?
these allegations?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Well, it's mostly like the look you're giving me is...
It's gonna be my new Discord avatar.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
It's cool getting the same lines in different
Yeah.
tones.
Deliveries
Whoever
are
sent you to
different.
slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
This is like what happens when
There's a
I'm
point.
tired of being
There's a
nice,
reason I've been telling you to
But I'm like-
question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
trying to give the person like a moment
Yeah.
to like figure it out.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
We have it on good authority that actually you are lights in a city, and also many arms.
Yeah, we've heard reports coming in.
Princess, would you like to get some sushi after this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
She's suggesting it.
She is. I'm sure of it.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
She still doesn't have a name, even when she's being sassy.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
All right, let's go get that knife.
All right, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You wouldn't stab me, would you?
While you're here.
We are going to... I guess we should try to get her out. Because she's like a different one from the last one.
Yeah, I have a feeling she'd be less
Yeah.
stabbing you and more.
So I kind of want to see what she does when we get her out. If it's like the same or if it's different.
Let's get her out.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never...
Yeah. You got any ideas besides cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Really good
We
line
were stuck
delivery.
down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
All right, they lock me. I'm going back down.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked
Oh.
you down here too, didn't they?
Enjoy.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
All right.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Come here.
I'm saving her.
Let's go.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
We didn't want to try literally any other way.
And you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Why didn't we try to like break her
Now let's get
thumb?
out of here.
You know, break the thumb so you can slip the hand in.
She really wanted to just cut the arm. She was like
Come up here.
into that.
Sorry if everyone heard a meow. It's Joy.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
This again, huh?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward. Wait, this isn't fair. You
Yeah,
watch.
we've seen this. And we can try to warn her again.
I mean, she's not her like cutesy form. so-
Yeah, let's just see if it's
Stop that.
different.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade.
Like, I'm sure she's gonna stab me again, but then I wonder if she'll be different in like the next phase.
Doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
At least she probably knows how to kill someone.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
So she's not apologizing and stabbing me a million times.
Good.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Yeah. Have we clicked through all these?
Sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that.
Well, I feel like the cabin's
Oh, we got a
gonna be
voice of the
different.
skeptic.
Trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
All right, let's go to the cabin.
Check it out.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
Oh, hey.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed into the cabin.
Joy wants over?
Hello, Joy. Wink.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat
Like a
and
prison.
more like a dungeon.
Yeah.
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right, let's check the mirror.
Always.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach forward and rub your hand
Gone
against the
again.
cabin wall.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
But does that cause that to spawn later?
If he doesn't
Don't know.
want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Take of the blade.
You take the blade from the table. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
All right, let's go see our girl. She's so mean. I love her.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
They locked her ass up.
Yeah, they did. What's the one on the far right for? Why is it unlocked? You know what I mean?
That one's if she is being bad. They put on one more.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
This is what I'm saying.
Thank you, skeptic.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Joy's here.
Joy's going around.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
You know, don't blame you.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
They keep saying the same thing I say in real life
Yeah.
in the game. I will sit where I was told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Interesting.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Troy is
Complicated things how, exactly?
staring at Jacob and then just doing little blinks. And then when Jacob didn't respond, she was like,
She's my buddy.
she is your buddy.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
I won't either.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Alright, what happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really
From
what
outer
she said?
space.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Alright, well, how am I supposed to cut you out if your head's in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Interesting. I'm a fan of that.
She would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
So true. Who's the other chain for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay.
I mean, it's tempting.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I'm going to inspect the shackle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
I'm inspecting the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Uh-oh.
You could have warned me, narrator.
Yeah, really.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Well, you know.
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
He did warn you repeatedly. Not specifically. He knew specifically what was going to happen if I went over there.
Yeah.
He could have been like, literally, if you walk over there, it will go around your neck. Instead, he was like, I don't know, maybe something bad would happen. Oh, it could be bad. I don't know.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch?
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? This is the question I'm asking here.
No.
Oh, I meant to ask the narrator. So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
You're not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
All right, well, just sit in silence till I die, I guess.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for.
But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing. But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
What if we get close to her? Will our chains repel her chains or whatever?
Well, if I had an option to do something like that, I certainly would try.
Just curious.
Let me guess. The cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Can I have this?
Correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
That's not small talk.
That's big talk.
That's big talk. Huge talk.
big implications.
Still rude.
Just keep waiting.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense.
I have a question.
Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Go ahead.
Where do we pee-pee?
Apparently we don't pee-pee. We don't eat, we don't drink, and we don't pee-pee.
What the hell? What a life.
We just sit.
I love that.
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't.
So she's not eating anything.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
Kaz says, Julia, you would not be able to just sit there. No. But like if I had some work to do, I could.
Until suddenly, there are no walls. And then...
breaking down walls everywhere we go.
Yes.
With time, with just listening, not even a word needs to be spoken.
That's beautiful.
Breaking down walls.
And... I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Hey, we did it!
Yay!
We brought another princess. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Memories.
That mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
All alone in a mirror.
It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
We'll trust you. Feels too good to be true.
Approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You getting bigger?
I like that we put out one finger.
Yeah. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
We're always different. But at the core of it, we're all made of organs and stardust.
It's like, yeah, I get it. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
And what I am meant to be is an influencer on TikTok.
If you follow me on Instagram, I will follow you back.
You can follow me at Princess Homesteader.
Desires I will hold when I have changed.
The only real way to live is by churning butter by hand, using your dad's millions of dollars to back you.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, literally true for this game, yeah.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Yogurt.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Sushi. So many people said sushi. I don't know. What do you want me to want for you to bring me?
To want for you to want me to want.
I think it's sushi.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
You know, it's really annoying bringing your friends to like a city you know really well because you're like, what do you want to see? And they're like, I don't know, what do you want to show me? And I'm like, I don't know what I want to show you. It's all the same to me. I've been to the city like 1,000,000 times.
And then they're like, I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. I'll guide you down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
We'll go to the freaking, I don't know, pizza place down the block.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay, so it's not really... doesn't really have much to do with me, I guess. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Ah, it's alright.
All right, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
And what I want from Sizzler.
We will meet again.
Oh, she beer bottled me. All right, we've reached a good stopping point.
Your honor?
Sure have.
Let's switch over to this here.
Joy's still there.
Joy's still here. This game's awesome so far.
Yeah,
Really loving it.
really great.
I will think about continuing it next week, depending on how I'm feeling next week.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to play more of it.
We have a lot of bonus streams we're doing this month. So we'll have to see where the energy's at.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
But I am really intrigued to see like where it goes.
Yeah.
So.
It's super cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Or not sometimes. It's super cool the entire time. My brain, her circular speak really broke my brain. I'm sorry. No, this game rules.
It's super cool sometimes.
Other times,
Other times it's way sick.
yeah.
And other
basically.
times it's wicked radical.
It's super, super cool. Really enjoying it. Oh,
I'm
people are
gonna
saying-
save. Why does everybody
Yeah.
say it's save? I'm gonna save.
Save!
I'm not just gonna close the game. This ain't my first game.
Nope, Joy's doing her little otter pose.
But thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna do the sub reads before we end the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Get on ready for that.
Ready yourselves. Here they come. Thank you for subscribing. Chocolate738, Almenosaurus Pex, Will Danny B, thank you for the raid. Slurra G, Hannah Dragneil 8, Uncommon Immer, Onsta subscribed back when she got 8 ads.
Thanks, Onsta.
Plusy, Xisona, Mike Eagledick, Beck 1694, Vascaborn, Hinshi, Kombucha, Am Bird, Real Joking, Punch Frog, Misty Austin, RB Gray, Commander Red Jonks, SEB, Khaztaroth 315, thank you Kaz, ADM, Pickle Juice, Sloan Iliac, Necro Yamser, Garboy and Gargoyles, Juno Moons, MPK 1984, Little Plant Games, Prismapie, Kiss Me with a Steak Knife, Whittaker is Lost, Capricious Enigma, Nerd is the Word, Moth Pixie, Galaxy NB26, Cripitic, Enduring Ideal, Froglet Fairy. I'm seeing in chat, Imri Gale said, is there something specific we're supposed to do after subbing for it to show up? I subbed last time, but my name didn't come up in the ad read, so I'm worried I messed up somehow. I don't know the answer to that. It seems like some people's names don't show up. So I don't know if you have to like refresh or something. There's something weird to it. I don't know what it is though. But thank you for the sub. Augie Froggy, Maito Momdria, Arlana 765, Buck Cherry Crazy Bitch, Finn Cannon gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. Professor Rad gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. Star Kindle, Dear Man Give Fast, Forsaken Sunday, Misty Austin, TKO Musician, Dirk and Stormy Night, Nika Bear, Bognosticator, Babikeki, Gina Bish, Ire Sprite gifted 10 subs. Thank you so much, Ire Sprite. Fallen Sprite, Shalrond, Livable Jumble, Crayon Bad Boy, Cable the Robot, Sweet Potatoes, Martlet Sable, Irene Bean, Sand on the Breeze, Joe Crazy Face, Slips of You, Leliby, Author Amalgam, T Gremlin, Irene Bean, Winston Mafak, Princess Ring Pop, Cornley, Ghosty Zero, Book Bluff 92, Kitsune Iris, Miele Cuvito Solio, Slorts, Couch Potato Salad, Ego Friend, Unicycle Hippo, Kugrash, Tropical Daytime Vampire, Psycho Coolers, Mini Strony, Mime Town, Plural James, Jar of Pickle Jellyfish Feet, Figurative Critter, Sailor Scout Jupiter, Smaller Sequoia, Namely Light, Jason Blah Blah, Potato Demon 123. And now we go back to the top, baby. Porphiling Warlock, Chocolate 738, we got that one. All right, that's all of them. Thank you all so much for all the subs and all the support. As always, we really appreciate it. And thanks for watching the stream. And we'll be back on Sunday with more Bloodborne. We'll be back with Lem Lamoose.
Lem Lamoose is back.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
We'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.